Scorpio gang, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with the mid-October, 15th through the 31st, mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in those comments down below. As always, these readings are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. All that information will be linked down in the description box down below. And real quick, just an announcement for anybody, if you're interested in purchasing the newest candle release, this is the Love Candle. It does come with some awesome morganite crystal chips. If anybody's interested, that will be the first link in the description if you guys want to go ahead and purchase, okay? Anyways, guys, moving forward, how my Scorpio's been doing. I hope you guys have been doing well. It's definitely been quite the journey, as we have Mercury retrograding in Scorpio currently, and we still do have Mars retrograding in Aries, so I hope you guys have been navigating and battling through these energies quite well. But let's take a look and see what we got going on for your second half of the month, okay? Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout October, 15th through the 31st. What messages do we got coming through for Scorpio, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. What do we got going on? Messages for Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout October 15th through the 31st. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead here and get ourselves one last shuffle and take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Let's go here and take a look. All right, what's going on for the Scorpio? Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Cups. So you can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is going to be the Moon card, so you could specifically be dealing with a Pisces. The person you're dealing with here is the Temperance, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Five of Wands. So you may be dealing with a Sag too, as the Temperance card has shown up. Taking a look at the Eight of Cups to the Moon card, I think essentially what it is you're looking forward to walking away from this second half of the month definitely comes down to emotions, okay? I do feel like there's a lot that you want to release here because the Moon card is typically emotions that become way too overwhelming to bear. It's kind of like you have some sort of burdensome emotions that you're carrying on your shoulders, some excess weight there, and I feel like you're doing your best here to let go of that throughout the second half of the month. And I also feel like what bothers you, Scorpio, is how the person you're connecting with came out healed and you were left to deal with the baggage. That's essentially the energy that I'm kind of seeing coming through. It's almost as if you and another person had split apart, but you were the one that was left with all of these crazy emotions, these burdens, and the person you're dealing with came out just fine. And you don't really feel like that was necessarily fair. You don't really feel like the heart has broken evenly or the heart is split evenly. You get what I'm saying? So as for the outcome that's present, we do have here the Five of Wands, which is kind of the conflict that you're left over facing from the person that you're dealing with. Now, when we were shuffling before, we did actually have the Six of Swords come out. This card was flipped like this. I don't know why when I was shuffling it came out this way, so I guess the Six of Swords was meant to come out. And the Six of Swords is all about forward movement. So what you're moving forward from is taking on this burden, continuing to hold on to this burden. You're recognizing that even though the heart did not break evenly, it's time for you to move forward and no longer hold on to these emotions that do not serve you. And it's time for you to get yourself out of this period of conflict, okay? Even though the person you're connecting with may have came out just fine, you're going to come out just fine as well, okay? So I am seeing you guys releasing a lot of emotions and burdens that do not no longer serve. So let's get into that and let's see what we got going on, okay? All right, so Scorpio, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look at how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of October. Then I'll see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of October. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll go ahead and see the outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Scorpio is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Scorpio? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st? How does the person that Scorpio is dealing with feel towards Scorpio? And what is going on with this individual, please, throughout October 15th through the 31st? Let's take a look. First card out, we got here Three of Pentacles. Second card out, we also have here the Devil. So taking a look at your person so far, could be a Capricorn you were connecting with, but Three of Pentacles to the Devil. This is the energy where they tried to come off as if they were working on it with you, but I feel like they were in a very kind of, how do I explain this connection? Because it feels to me like the connection was experienced two different ways. Neither of you experienced this relationship the same way. The person you're connecting with almost looked at you like a fixation, Scorpio. There was something about you that was incredibly attractive. And Scorpios naturally have very attractive qualities, but I feel like your person was more so infatuated with you than in love with you. They are more so focused on their infatuation rather than their desire to explore a romantic relationship with you. So right off the bat, your person here was infatuated. I can definitely see that. I don't see that they were looking for love or feeling those romantic feelings with you. And I think that with the Three of Pentacles here, they were trying to be more than just infatuated with you, but I don't think that necessarily worked out to their favor. Five of Swords here, it was like every time they tried to build something romantically with you, they just weren't feeling that vibe. So based on who you were connecting with here, I do believe that they definitely came from a more infatuated place rather than a place where they had this desire to fall in love with you and to build a romantic relationship with you. Now, when they were starting to recognize that what they had with you was nothing more than just mere infatuation, that started to make them kind of want to drift away. So your person definitely became more distant the more the two of you were together. And if you've noticed them being more distant, Scorpio, that was due to the fact that they weren't trying to establish anything romantically with you. But I am seeing that they made a lot of false promises, and that's necessarily where this person kind of messed up. It does feel to me like the person you're connecting with knew the truth. They knew that they didn't want to progress forward with you into a romantic committed relationship, but they did almost bring off these, false promises that kind of made you feel like it was going to happen. So the Star card here to the Page of Wands here, I feel like they continued to entertain you. And in a sense, that's this person leading you on. They led you on to almost think that, hey, they're interested in me, we're going to be together, there's a possible relationship that can come from this. That's where your person's mistake kind of came into play here. I feel like they didn't know how to let you down, or they didn't know how to express themselves. I'm not even necessarily sure what the exact reason is to why this person did lead you on, but that's the energy that's coming through. The Star card here to the Page of Wands. They were definitely in a position where they were infatuated with you, but they did end up leading you on, making you think that this was more than what it actually was. So I do feel that somebody here played you. And moving forward into one more card, we do have here the World card, which symbolizes this person moving forward onto a new beginning. So essentially the reason why they moved on so quickly and why the heart didn't break evenly is because the person you're connecting with was coming from a place of infatuation, and they knew that. And it was a mistake on their end here to kind of lure you in and to think that maybe the both of you were going to be something serious. That was definitely a mistake on their end. But with the World card here, they are focused on moving on. They do feel okay moving forward and having new different types of experiences. But I got to take a look and see how they feel about kind of playing you here, because I haven't seen that energy come through. So in regards to the Star card and the Page of Wands, how does this person feel about kind of leading on, Scorpio? We have here the Six of Wands, and we also have here the Three of Cups. To be completely honest, Scorpio, it almost feels to me like the person you're dealing with here kind of doesn't really pay much attention to it. It's almost as if they're coming from a position where it was like, yeah, we had fun. And I don't really know if that's a vibration I'm totally liking, but I will say, coming from this person's perspective, it doesn't really feel to me like they acknowledge like they did something wrong. That's kind of what's happening here. It doesn't feel to me like the person you're dealing with is acknowledging that they did something wrong, because the Six of Wands is all about, look at me, I did a great job, and the Three of Cups is like, oh my god, I had so much fun. So it feels to me like they're not coming from a guilty place. They don't really feel like they've done anything wrong. They're kind of like, yeah, it was fun, it was a cool ride, but now it's time for me to move on and do something else, So I don't think they're really coming from any sort of negative place, or really coming from any sort of guilty place to where they want to apologize to you. I think they're absolutely okay with it. In regards to what's going on with this person throughout the second half of October, what do we got? We got here the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So in regards to what's going on with your individual here for the second half of October, they're looking for new love interests, but they're looking for people that they can connect with, okay? So I think that they realized once they were just infatuated with you, they actually were desiring love. So they're looking for somebody that they can fall in love with and definitely have a chance at forming a romantic relationship with. So it really does feel here that you kind of got left on the back burner, And you're like, wow, this person only really cares about themselves. This person puts their feelings in front of everything, and I'm over here carrying all these burdens, why this individual is like, oh, it's okay, I had a fun time, I'm gonna go meet somebody new, you know? So I get where you're coming from, Scorpio, because they definitely put you on the back burner here, and it wasn't necessarily fair to you the way that they treated you, so I do empathize for the Scorpios that dealt with this current situation, okay? Even if it doesn't sound like it right now, because this is my morning voice, I do empathize with you guys, okay? So let's take a look on your side of things here, Scorpio, and see what we got going on. How does Scorpio feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Scorpio, please, throughout the second half of October? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, throughout October 15th through the 31st. How does Scorpio feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Scorpio, please, throughout the second half of October? Let's take a look. First card out, we got here the Five of Cups. Or I'm sorry, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're currently not talking to this person. You're keeping your distance. Of course, you are disappointed as well. But you are acknowledging, I'm not going to take this person back, especially after the way that they played me, because that's not something I'm interested in. Ten of Swords, you know, this is final. I will not be looking back to this individual. I'm going to be, you know, completely moving on and completely letting go. So the Ten of Swords is finality, right? So you're turning your back to this person while you wait for something new to come into your life. We got here the Three of Wands as well. Moving forward with your feelings, we got here Queen of Pentacles, we got here Eight of Pentacles, and we have here the Judgment. You know, you feel like you worked incredibly hard on what the two of you had, especially since you were being led to think that the both of you were going to have a romantic relationship. You put a lot of time into getting to know this person, you put a lot of time into the connection, and ultimately, you were waiting to see when this person would ask you out, when things would be made official. You were really in that energy of, yeah, me and this person are going to be together, you know? You were in that space, and that's because they led you to believe that, unfortunately, you know? And with the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here, when a Scorpio really likes somebody and knows that you can possibly fall in love with them, you're going to put as much work in as possible that you guys can to make sure that the relationship is going to be stable and beautiful and something that is fulfilling. Because Scorpios go really hard for the people that they like and know that they can possibly fall in love with. So I see that you guys are in this position where it's like, yeah, I gave this person my everything, and you know what? If they wanted to shut me down and if they wanted to lead me on, they're never going to have an opportunity with me again moving forward, you know? You're not going to give this person an opportunity ever again, because once a person plays a Scorpio will not be giving a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward into your feelings, we do have your King of Pentacles, and we do have here the Ten of Wands. You know, when they walked away, they left a lot of residual energy. When they walked away, they left a lot of burdens on you. You definitely were in a place where I feel like you judged yourself pretty heavily, Scorpio, where you were like, how could I be so stupid for giving this person a chance? I can't believe that I thought that we were going to be together. Maybe I'm not enough. Try to avoid those energies because it's not true. What naturally happens is anytime somebody walks away from us or anytime there's a breakup that occurs in our life, we always tend to put the blame on ourselves. And when we put the blame on ourselves, we have to take a step back and realize, hey, we didn't make the decision to walk away, somebody else did. And that doesn't mean that we're not good enough. It doesn't mean that we're worthy or unworthy, It doesn't necessarily mean any of those negative things. Sometimes people walk away for a valid reason. Other times people walk away because they hid things from you, just like this person. What did they hide from you? They hid from you that they weren't romantically interested. They were only infatuated. So at the end of the day, that's not something that's on you. That's something that's on them, you know? So I do see that some of you guys here, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video as well, are left over with a lot of these burdens, but you're going to be cleansing and clearing those burdens away, so you have nothing to worry about, Scorpio, I promise you. All right? Now, moving forward, in regards to what's going on with Scorpio throughout the second half of October, let's take a look. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we got? We got here Seven of Wands blocking this person, Knight of Wands moving forward. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. In regards to what's going on for you throughout the second half of October, you're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. With the Seven of Wands here, this is about you blocking out this person, and with the Knight of Swords here, this is about opening the lines of communication to meet new people. So you're putting yourself back out there. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to let this person break me. I'm not going to let this person ruin my chances of meeting somebody really freaking great. So I do see you getting back out there there in a positive manner, looking at like, you know what, there's a better person out there. I'm going to keep positive and I will meet somebody that is going to be fulfilling to me. So I'm happy to see that, Scorpio, that you're not giving up when it comes towards love. So we also have here the Knight of Pentacles and we have here the Six of Cups. I also think too that you guys are going to be coming to a massive realization that you're done with your past. You're not only going to leave this person in your past, but you're also done paying attention to your past in general. So Scorpio, we got to keep in mind, during this time frame, Mercury is in retrograde, and it is retrograding in your zodiac. And I think that you're going to come to the realization of, not only am I leaving this person in my past, I'm leaving my past in my past. When it comes towards love, all I want is someone new. All I want is a new connection. All I want is a new path. All I want is new. I really do feel like you're going to be coming to that realization of, my past is meant to be my past, and I can no longer bring my past into my present. So some of you guys here may actually be doing a lot of healing work where you're realizing that aspects of yourself that you have brought in your life over and over and over again are going to be left in the past as you embody a new person, as you become a new person, and as you look for new types of love interests and things of that nature, okay? So hopefully I explained that part well. Because, for example, when we experience something in the past, sometimes we tend to bring that into our present moment, and then that becomes a cycle. So sometimes we can become hurt in our past, and we can carry that pain and carry those behaviors into our present moment so that it repeats over and over and over again. I do see a lot of you Scorpios, and this is just a side note, by the way, but I do see a lot of you Scorpios breaking all of the behaviors that you've brought from your past into your present. I see a lot of you guys shutting those cycles down, healing old wounds that you've dealt with, and carrying yourself in a brand new way moving forward. So I really like to see that here throughout the second half of October. You know, not only are you leaving this person in the past, but you're leaving a lot of the things that negatively impact your life in the past because you want a new beginning. Not only do you want a new person, but you want to be a new you, okay? So you're going to be a new you with a new boo. Scorpio, I like that. I like it a lot, okay? Moving forward, let's take a look and see where energy... That Scorpio, I had a phone call, but in regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Scorpio and the person they're dealing with, let's take a look. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout October 15th through the 31st, where energies aligning, please, between Scorpio and the person they're connecting with here. First card out, we got here the Nine of Cups. We also have here the Queen of Swords, and we also have here the Fool card. These are very good cards, and the reason why I'm saying that is because, first things first, the Nine of Cups is all about doing what you want to do now. So not only are you going to be in separation from this person, but you're going to be taking care of yourself. The Nine of Cups is about letting loose and having fun. And I'm really happy to see that that's what you guys are doing throughout the second half of your month. Instead of being focused on this person, instead of crying over this individual and being upset, you're letting go of the situation, acknowledging that you deserve better and you deserve to live a good life that's fulfilling, and you deserve to have a little bit of fun in your life, and everybody deserves fun in their life. Moving forward from that, you have here the Queen of Swords, which is all about cutting off this connection and keeping it moving. So yeah, this person did you wrong, but you're going to continue to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward because you know that you're going to meet something better in life. I like that you guys are having this realization of, yeah, there are going to be people that come across my path that treat me like shit, that do me dirty, that do me wrong, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to meet amazing people. So I'm happy to see that you're seeing that duality. Yeah, you can come across individuals that aren't going to be the best towards you, but moving forward, you won't allow those types of people in your life. And what's awesome is that you're realizing that there are good people out there, you know? Because sometimes when people get hurt or when people have had past experiences that were inherently negative, sometimes their perception of the world and the perception of everyone is that everyone I meet is going to be terrible. But that's not necessarily the truth. There are great people out there. You just have to allow yourself the time to meet them. And lastly, the card that we have is going to be the Fool card. Aries energy here, but this is one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck because it's all about letting go of baggage. It's all about letting go of burdens. It's all about being free and embodying a brand new beginning. So just with what I was speaking about before, not only are you leaving this person in the past, but you're letting go of patterns that you used to have that you've brought from your past into your present. You're letting go of pain that you got from this situation. You're basically deciding it's time for me to become a new person. It's time for me to stop letting history repeat itself. And it's time for me to enjoy a brand new perception of the world. Yeah, there's shitty people out there, but there's great people out there too. And I can't wait to meet them. So I really do feel like you guys are focusing on the second half of the month here, all about fulfilling yourself, all about having fun, making sure that you're getting taken care of, and, seizing the great opportunities that the universe has to offer. Now, as for the overall outcome, please, in regards to Scorpio and this person, what do we got going on? What is the overall outcome, please, between Scorpio and this person throughout October 15th through the 31st? Let's take a look here. And we got here 6 of Pentacles, and we also have here the 4 of Pentacles. So at the end of the day, you're going to give back this person the same energy that they gave back you. That's what the 6 of Pentacles in this situation is all about. If they were going to walk away from you, you're going to walk away from them. If they're not going to care about the actions that they took, you're not going to care about them. You see what I'm saying? This person didn't give you enough energy, so you're not going to give them any energy back. And with the 4 of Pentacles here, you're going to withdraw from this individual because you're recognizing that your heart, with this 4 of Pentacles, your heart chakra, deserves better and belongs to somebody else. So you're pushing your heart back. This person doesn't deserve your heart. They don't deserve your love. And the 6 of Pentacles here, you're giving them back that stagnant energy that they gave you. So ultimately here, we have that 10 of Swords as well, right? It's all about having a final ending. I don't see you wanting to reconcile with this person, Scorpio. I don't see you wanting to make anything work out. I see you completely letting go of this person and a lot of aspects about your past here. So Mercury is going to be doing you well, Mercury is going to be doing you well. There's a lot of things you're releasing here throughout October, so I'm really happy to see that for you guys, and I hope you guys are happy about that as well, okay? So Scorpio, thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy. Of course, if it resonates, please let me know down in those comments down below. I do apologize, guys. This was the first reading of the day. I know I look incredibly tired, but I'm actually quite awake, but I do apologize if I don't sound so lively. But with that being said, guys, have an awesome and amazing rest of your October. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in November 2020. If you have any questions about the reading, feel free to comment down below, and I'll answer as best as I can. All right, Scorpio, much love to you guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace. Take care, guys.